Hello everyone! In today's video we are going to be checking out the brand new Q1 2022 branded magazine that just arrived in our library. We're going to do just a little bit of customization, then we're going to talk about all the different ways that we can publish this magazine, share it with our database, make sure we have it printed in a high quality print. So let's jump on in. We are here inside of Designs. We've selected Create a Design in the top right, and we're going to select the print option. We're going to load into WeBrand, and on the left side, we're going to see all the different categories of print material available to us. We are going to go into lead generation and personally branded. Here are all the past magazines from 2021. Build and Elevate in 2022. That is the title of our branded magazine. So we'll hit Use. And we're going to load in and we're going to check out the templates. Right here in the bottom right, you can see we have pages and we have 20. So once we click on that, this is going to show us all the pre-made templates that we have all put together make up our magazine. So the first thing that you want to pay attention to, just here on the right side, you have 3 options for a title page or for a cover page, okay? So for myself, I'm going to stick with the first one here. So we're going to click the 3 dots and I'm going to delete these other 2 pages, okay? Go back up to the first page. Again, we're not going to fully build this today, but we're just going to walk through the steps that we would to customize it and then to publish it. So you're going to do things like switch out your DBA logo, double click here to customize, add your name, your contact information, whatever you wish to share. Just going to zoom in a little more. Right down the bottom here, again, every single thing here is customizable. I wouldn't get into playing too much with the image. Right down here, we're going to check out the second page. This second page is all about you. So maybe we are wanting to get our headshot switched out. This is a little letter from you to your database, to your potential clients. Maybe you have a high quality printed one at your open house. Page 3, a year in review. Maybe you're going to pick some statistics from the state, from the county, from some school districts, and again, you're just going to come along right here. You got a chance to customize all of this. Again, it says quarter in review. The next pages that we have, these are going to talk about some upcoming design trends for 2022, talking about all the new greens that they say are going to come in style and fashion for this year. Again, we don't have to do anything with these pages. It is customizable. But someone spent a lot of time writing this content, so they're a lot more creative than I am. So I'm very happy to keep all of this. Again, some more, a second page of design trends. This page right here, featured listing. Maybe you've got a current listing that you want to feature right now. Maybe you had a listing in 2021 that just tells a great story about how you represented a seller. Maybe you got them top dollar. Maybe you helped them out of a tough situation. Right here, if I want to go ahead and bring in a specific listing, I can actually come right here on the left side where it says KWLS, and I can search for a listing. Here we go, this is the one I want to select. We can then select that listing and we can have all the photos right here, or we can simply go ahead and drag it in, double click to kind of resize to make sure it fits inside of the frame, and hit done. On the right tab, that will be your listing details. All the text from the MLS. Actually pulled in an old listing of this home. Be careful when you're pulling in listings. It's a history of the MLS. So there's this version of the home when we bought it. And then there's another listing from when we sold the home a few years later. Moving on to some additional pages. 10 ways to stay motivated in 2022. So our magazines aren't always about real estate. Our communications aren't always about real estate. This page here is going to move on and talk about those 10 ways. Next page, again, another summary about you. If the statistics you currently have and you're a newer agent, well, maybe pull some statistics about your brokerage. Maybe talk about the market share that you have in your area, or just delete the statistics and tell another story about a success and a win that you had with some clients this year. The next page is all about some reviews. The next page talks about purchasing a new construction home. I read an interesting statistics today that said 7% of sales, a buyer went direct to a builder. So make sure our messaging is talking about how we represent them through the building process and how it is still important to have that representation. Again, another page here talking about building. Then we have another page about the coolest winter listings. So maybe that could be a recap of 2021 and your sales. Maybe you go and you pick some of the best investment properties on the market right now. And you switch out these pictures. Again, the same way as you did through KWLS. You'd hit back. You'd re-find a new listing and then just drag in the pictures each time. The last page, you can ask an agent. Maybe we have a little call to action right here. Maybe we are about to prep people for having their increase in taxes, and we're going to offer a service to give them a home evaluation in case their tax assessment is too high. Maybe we're going to give them some advice moving into 2022 about rising interest rates. The last two pages we have right here, they're both about your app. Obviously, we can't put a personal link in right here. So maybe instead of that, maybe have a different call to action and you put a text box within it from the right side. Now, if there's some custom content that you guys want to get into this magazine, maybe you have an image already, maybe you can come to this last page and delete everything off of it. And there is a nice blank page. You can simply go into your images, add an image, go grab it from your computer, and make it a full page image. Now, as always, on this right side, you can click and hold and you can rearrange anything. So remember, you can remove any pages you don't want. If you sold more listings and you want to display all of them, you can click this meatball menu and you can hit duplicate. Then you got a second page to show even more of your listings. So maybe you got a buyer page and a seller page. So again, ton of customization that we can have inside of this magazine. Is a really cool touch. But now we finished building our magazine, and there's really two ways that we can share this. One is, of course, through print. So think about who you'd want to put this in the hands of. Maybe you take it to every listing appointment. Again, print a high quality one and get it bound and put it in your open house for people to check out. To do that, we would hit download. You got your PDF for printing. Select that option, and right here where it says pages, we want to make sure we select all pages. and then hit the download button. It'll take about 10 seconds or so, and it will give us a PDF version of this magazine. Here we see all the different pages. So maybe we take this to a print shop. Maybe we have a good quality printer in our office. The second way to share this magazine is virtually. And right here we have this share option. And we have two tabs just here, this design and the project. Now, this design is going to capture your current page you have selected, and the project is going to grab all the pages just like we did inside of print. And here is your project link. So I'm going to click that and copy it, and real quick paste it into my browser. And here we have a mini little flip book, basically a scroll through of the PDF pages again. And we can scroll through here. If they're on their phone, they can flip through it. And all the pages that we created right there inside of design. So maybe after this, we jump onto social media. We post the link. We grab an image again from designs. We're going to go back into created design now and social, and you'll see that there's already a graphic created that's just a still photo talking about our magazine. On the left side again, we have lead generation and personally branded. Well, it actually doesn't look like it's there right this second. So maybe we just jump into designs and grab a real quick screenshot. It should be up any day now. The magazine only just came out, so we'll make sure that they know that there isn't a still image here for us yet. But again, we can take a screenshot and crop it. We can get onto social media and share this branded link right here. Maybe we send out an email to all of our database, have the link included, make sure we're telling them a reason to click on it. Make sure you put it in all of your pre-listing emails that you send out as well. So again, really cool touch. They make one of these every single quarter. And these touches really add up. We talk about a 36 touch often. If we take advantage of all of these and other automated newsletters, the monthly neighborhood nurture, before you know it, you're talking to your database 40, 50 times a year. On top of that, we're making those personal phone calls to check in on them, see how they're doing, see what other services we can offer to them. So take advantage of these. I'd love to see how creative you guys can get with the editing. Might take you about 30 minutes or so to really edit this magazine, but it will be more than worth it. So I appreciate you guys watching and look forward to seeing you in the next video.